Yep, you see the title. Sonic.EXE The Disaster is officially gone. You might be thinking, man, it's probably a prank or something, come on. Stop pranking us, man. Giving us a heart attack? Man, I really wish it was, but it's not. But anyways, according to this picture that Link sent out, Sega took the game down over copyright, and Link's main Roblox account got banned for 3 days because of it. It's a hard pill to swallow for all of us who love the game, and even harder for the person who built it from the ground up. Link shared a message with the community, and here's a quick summary of what he said. He thanked everyone for sticking around for so long, and admitted it was a really sudden and painful end. He said he's officially done making Sonic Roblox games, not just because of this takedown, but because it's something he had been thinking about already. This was just his final nail in the coffin. He put in multiple hours almost every day into the disaster, working solo and didn't make much profit from it. There were no game passes or paywalls. He focused on improving quality, updating animations, models, and everything else. Not to make a quick buck, but to respect the Sonic IP and give fans a good experience. He also said that while Sega had every right to take the game down, it's their IP, it still felt personal and frustrating, especially when a game like Sonic.EXE Simulator, which some fans didn't like as much, which I also didn't, may have been part of the reason for the takedown. He emphasized that re-uploading and continuing Sonic games just doesn't feel worth it anymore, when all that work can get wiped out in a second. And one of the most important things he said was this: please do not harass the Sonic.EXE Simulator devs. Even if GameFan has something to do with it, which isn't confirmed, the Sonic.EXE Simulator devs were just doing their job. Going crazy over this and attacking people doesn't bring the disaster back. All it does is give the community one last bad look. What happened, happened. And Link is ready to accept it. We should too, in a healthier way. And honestly, I agree. I get why people are upset. Trust me, I'm upset too. But setting hate towards Sega or the Sonic.EXE Simulator devs isn't the answer. Think about it. Spamming their tweets, flooding their comments, or sending angry DMs won't bring the disaster back. It's just gonna make the Sonic fan community look toxic, and that only hurts us in the long run. I've seen some people trying to start drama, or blaming devs who were just following orders from above. That doesn't help anyone. In fact, it could make companies even less likely to allow fan games in the future. And the wild part, even Link, the guy who lost the most here, told us to stop. If we can stay respectful and move forward, I think we can too. That's how we show real support. That's how we respect everything he built. So, let's shift our focus and think about why the disaster meant so much of all of us. I have been playing Sonic.EXE The Disaster since day one, and it became part of my daily routine, whether I was finishing up some animation work or just using my free time before bed. I've always turned to the disaster. It was my go-to game, my comfort zone. I loved everything about it. The gameplay, the world. It wasn't just a game to me. It was something I looked forward to every day. I'm sure a lot of you felt the same way. I was a Knuckles main. Boy, did I have a fun time as a sweaty player. I put in countless hours, and even though the gameplay was repetitive, it never got old for me. I had an absolute blast playing as Knuckles every single day. It was the kind of experience where you're enjoying yourself even if you're doing the same thing over and over again. It was one of those games where you just kept coming back for more. And I couldn't get enough. Trust me, I juiced Sonic.EXE so many times I was practically in a dance battle with him. And don't even get me started how I used to punch or block Sonic.EXE players to save my teammates. Which, they definitely got annoyed and started targeting me, which I didn't like it. And I was basically the Knuckles MVP. Every match, keeping the team safe, and still managing to annoy EXE with my defense. So yeah, it hurts. But instead of letting this end in hate, let's just appreciate what we had. Link poured his heart into this game. He didn't make it out of disrespect. He made it from a place of love for Sonic.EXE and the entire fan community. We felt that love in every update, every moment. But don't lose hope. We got something new coming up. A game called Outcome Memories, which I know you've heard a lot about. It's fully inspired by Sonic.EXE The Disaster, and from the leaks we've seen so far, it looks absolutely promising. In fact, it might even give us more what TD ever could. New features, expanded content, and ideas that Outline didn't have time or space to add. It's a fresh start, and it's one that deserves our full support. Outline even mentioned that he hoped Outcome Memories would surpass his own game so that he could finally rest. That speaks volumes about his selfishness and his desire to see something great come out of this. He's not clinging to the past, he's hoping for the future. If Outcome Memories can carry on the legacy of Sonic.EXE The Disaster and offer even more, then we could give it the same love and energy we give the disaster. Let's embrace this new chapter together. So let's move forward the right way. No hate, no drama, just respect, appreciation, and excitement for what's next. To Outline, thank you. And to the players, don't let this be the end of the energy we built. Let's carry that same love into the next chapter. Long live the memories, we move forward together. Ciao.
I'm out of here.
You still have to use.
I missed.
Oh, you missed.
This dude sucks.
We parried. Punch his ass. Punch his ass.
I can't. Oh shit.
Oh shit.
There we go. I'm out. I'm out.